Today we're looking at improper fractions to mixed numbers, being able to convert from one to the other and the other to this one. An improper fraction is something that we've been studying in class along with mixed numbers, but as a review, the top number or the numerator is larger than the bottom number or the denominator. And I like to tell kids this is, right here, division. This is what we did with division previously. 7 divided by 3 is the same as 7 over 3. Mixed numbers are just that. They're mixed. There's a whole number and a fraction. Mixed numbers are going to be that simplest form. So if you have an improper fraction at the end of maybe answering an addition problem with fractions, you want to be able to simplify it into a mixed number. So today that's what we're looking at. We are looking at converting improper fractions to mixed numbers. When we start out in the classroom, I like to start with fraction cubes or something tangible, something they can get their hands on. By the time they're headed home, though, since we've been reviewing this for a while, if they're still thinking it through and kind of understanding the skill or the strategy, pictures is a wonderful way to go about that. So today we're going to be looking at pictures. So I'm going to be drawing 7/3. And I'm going to start with just one box because maybe I'm not sure what 7/3 truly looks like. But I know the denominator is a very important number, and that denominator actually tells me how many pieces are the whole. So this denominator right here is 3, so 3 pieces is going to make up the whole. So I have 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece. Well, I need 7, so I got to keep going. 4, 5, 6. I still don't have 7, so I need to draw another box. Now this is the important thing. Sometimes kids will stop and they just have this one little small place and they're like, 7, that's it. But we are really looking at something completely different here. We're looking at 1/3. So this is 3/3 or 1 whole, 3/3 or 1 whole, and this is 1/3. But we still have to draw the whole piece, to make sure that we understand we're not using a whole here, we're using 1/3 of the whole. Which then takes us to our mixed number. How many wholes do we have? 2. And what's left over? 1/3 that we're using. Not 2/3, 1/3. Now let's go backwards. We have 4 and 1/9. 1/9, excuse me. So let's draw that. Well, I know I have 4 holes. That's the easy part. That's great. So 1 whole, or, well, once again, how many pieces would make up the whole? We look at the denominator, 9. So this is 1 whole or 9/9, 1 whole or 9/9, 1 whole or 9/9, 1 whole or 9/9. How do I know that again? Just like up here, the denominator told me that I have 3 pieces to make up the whole. Well, I have to have 9 pieces to make up the whole here. Might be the exact same thing. Maybe you have a candy bar here and a candy bar here, but I decided to break them into 3 pieces because I like more to hold on to, versus maybe this person has 9 small pieces. They want to really make it last and be bite-sized. But it's the same thing, the same whole, just smaller pieces. So now I have 4 whole, but I'm still missing this fraction. Don't forget that fraction. So I have to draw another whole, but I'm only using I'm only using 1/9, and that's right here. So I have 9/9 plus 9/9 plus 9/9 plus 9/9 plus 1/9. So I added here, 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 and here. Add those all up. Now, some kids might be saying, well, why didn't you use the whole? Well, we want this to be a fraction again, right? We want it to be an improper fraction, so we need to go to the fraction pieces. So I like to, instead of doing repeated addition, I like to do multiplication. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 1 more is 37. And in addition, we do not change that denominator. So now my improper fraction is 37/9. Let's do one more here. 21 over 4, the old-fashioned drawing way. So So I need 21 of these, and each one has 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We got to draw that last one. And we're only using one of it, for there's 21. Okay? But we have to still draw these pieces. Now, some of you are probably thinking, wait a minute, she'd have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Those are multiples of 4. I wonder if multiplication has something to do with this. Yes, it does, and so does division. And we're going to get to that in 1 second here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole, and 1 out of 4 left over. So my answer is 5 1/4. Now when we're doing this, improper fractions lend themselves to division. Remember, this is a division problem. 21 divided by 4. How many times is 4 go into 21? 5 times. I have 1 left over. So 5 1/4. For those of us who are here, if you're not here yet, use those pictures. Then, if we want to take the mixed number and turn it into an improper fraction, remember how we were doing 5, 10, or 4, 8, 12? So it's really 5 times 4 gives me 20, and I add 1 more to give me 21/4. This is something we are very focused on in the classroom. If your student knows how to do that, this video probably isn't necessary for them, and they've already got it down, and they can be doing that at home. If they don't know, that's okay. It's still 4th grade appropriate to be able to draw these pieces. This video is meant to help my students with the drawing piece to get over here. Best of luck at home.